Yo, 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 what's good, everyone? My name is Robert Arenas with Gyminie's, and I'm from Texas, born and raised. Come from South Houston. Now we're over here based out of Newark, New Jersey, so you can kind of tell I lost all my skin complexion. I'm pale as a ghost now. But to get back onto the business overview of what we do at Gyminie's, let me ask you guys a question just to kind of see where your head is at. What do you think of when you hear crickets chirping? Is it warm summer nights? Maybe grassy fields, or maybe even that awkward silence when a joke falls flat? I don't know. Who knows? But when I think of crickets, I think the future of food. Let me explain. Crickets compared to anything else. Crickets in particular have 3 times more protein. Yes, 3 times more protein than steak, ounce for ounce. More B12 than salmon, more iron than spinach, more calcium than milk. Hang in there with me, baby. It's a complete protein having all 9 essential amino acids, right? But this isn't the only reason why we should consider eating insects. There's a bigger problem that we're facing, a problem that we're not aware of. It's almost like a Trojan horse problem, right? Hang in there with me. By the year 2050, there's going to be an additional 2 billion people on the planet. And economists are already saying that we're unlikely to have the food resources to feed all 9 billion of us. Guys, we're facing a global food crisis. Our traditional proteins that we're used to eating isn't sustainable. I mean, you take cattle, for instance. Cattle, to produce 1 pound of protein from cattle requires 2,000 gallons of water. To produce the same amount of protein with crickets only requires 1 gallon of water. Think of all the water resources that we're saving right then and there. It requires way less land, way less feed. Crickets produce 100 times less greenhouse gases than cattle. Funny fact about that is they can't pass gas, right? All puns intended. It's just something that we puns in this industry is normal, right? But even the UN Food and Agriculture released a 200-page report last May arguing that it's 20 times more efficient to raise insects for protein than cattle. So hopefully by now we've established that eating insects makes rational sense, makes logical sense. But let's get to the hard part. And this is where complex, you guys come in huge, man. But the hard part is getting people over the psychological barrier of eating a bug. I mean, let's take a poll here. Who here eats sushi on a regular basis? Probably most of us, right? But if this was 20, 30 years ago, you would have been looked at as a pioneer. Mainly because everyone thought that eating raw fish was absolutely disgusting. Until, however, an enterprise chef came along in LA and invented the California roll. What did he do? He took the raw fish, added avocado, and turned it inside out, thus just making it look way more appetizing for us to consume. And since we eat with our eyes first, that makes perfect sense. So what are we doing at Gyminie's? We're creating the California roll again, baby. Let me show you. We take the crickets, we grind them up into a fine powder, no wings, no legs, no antennas, get all that out of here. With that fine powder, we make foods that people are already familiar with. Cookies. Protein cookies, our stuff has 20 grams of protein in each package. They're gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, GMO-free, and paleo-friendly. You can pronounce all the ingredients on the back of our stuff, right? Probably the cleanest type of protein that you can have. Now, we're selling in places like gyms, cafes, farmer markets, primarily focusing on people that are fitness enthusiasts, eco-friendly hippies as well. But we've even branched off to educate people in the most unconventional ways. We have a show on YouTube called You Buggin'. Check it out. Our last guest was Fat Boy SSE, where we educate people on eating insects, but in an entertaining way. So think of us as the 6ix9ine of foods, right? We're different. We go against the grain. We go left when everyone goes right. We're selling an experience at the end of the day. And Complex, you guys are all about culture. We want that spotlight to where we can educate the masses on this great alternative protein source with also helping them challenge their cultural perceptions, expanding their mind, and expanding their palates. Because with us, baby, with Gyminie's, saving the planet never tasted so good. We out.